This is my audience. So today I am going to tell you about how it is to raise a micro pig and about a story about my pet pig named Efford. Have you ever wondered what it's like to have a pet pig or a pet other than a dog or a cat? Whenever we ended up with Efford, we knew very little about raising a pig. So of course we had a ton of different questions about what do we do with this pig. So today I'm going to tell you the basics about what to feed him, his story, how we got him, and like when should you bring him to the vet, and some other facts about his breed. So the first things first is how we got Efford. My husband actually found him on the road, and he was literally the littlest pig you could ever think of. And so we found him on the road, and he brought him home to me, and he had a gash in his belly. So kind of gruesome story, but it was deep, and his intestines were kind of coming out. So we called the vet and everything. They really didn't have any care of seeing him. They just thought maybe he would just kind of die. So we took matters in our own hands, and we actually saved his life. I'm a nurse, so I had all of this stuff at home to help put his intestines back in him and glue him shut and kind of ace bandage his belly up, and he healed that way. And we still have him. We got him about 9 months ago. So it's been a while, and he's thriving very well. This is a picture of Efford with this is when he was really little. As you can see, like, he's not big at all. And that's the little bandage that he had around him. And then that's what he looked like when he was really little, about the same size, same age, and he's all snuggled up in his blanket. And he lived in a laundry basket for a long time because he was so little. So anyways, people wonder why would you ever name your pig Efford? Well, his name, my husband thought, well, let's name him Edward. Well, that didn't really go very well because my 2-year-old at the time, she did not say his name correctly at all. So it's a little bit of profanity there that she would say when she would say his name. So we had to change it. So now it's Efford instead of Edward in her vocabulary. So when you think of a micro mini pig, the breed, there's actually some controversy as if there really is a true micro mini pig or a teacup pig or whatever little name that you can think of. In my research from the American Mini Pig Association, they said that actually the micro mini pigs, they were created by scientists because pigs are a lot like humans, their anatomy and everything, and so they had 1,000-pound pigs to do their testing or whatever on their research. And so they were like, well, it would be a lot easier if we had a smaller version of this 1,000-pound pig. And so that's how they, mixed bred and, picked and chose, and they came up with the micro mini breed. And so that kind of includes, like the potbelly pigs and then the micro mini pigs, and there's a bunch of different specialty names you can call them. Well, we come to find out that Efford was a micro mini pig, legit. He is a really little pig. When we first got him, he was no bigger than a newborn puppy. He was so little, and now he probably weighs about 20-30 pounds, something like that. So he's a true micro mini pig. So I thought that was pretty interesting in how the breed kind of, evolved to them being, the science experiment, and now they are, something that they're really sought after. People really search and pay big money for these little bitty pigs. So you would think, okay, well, I have this pet and I got to take care of him and I got to take him to the vet. Well, it's not easy to find a vet that would actually care to take care of a pig. Mind blowing, yes, I know. Because, well, when he had his injury at the very beginning when we first got him, they were like, well, it sounds like you guys are doing everything that you can do for him. Just call us if you need us. And they just kept deferring us away. Like, they had no care to see this pig. Well, now, you know, he's older and we kind of want to get him neutered, and they still, we've called literally like 4 vets in our area and nobody will take our mini pig. Ridiculous, huh? There's like 2 places that may take them, and it's really hard. You have to like really get to know the vet, and then they'll decide if they'll take, you know, on the care of your mini pig. Some reasons that you really have to take them to the vet would be to spay or neuter them, and that's actually recommended. And then, you know, if they were to have any, like they get skin allergies a lot, so then they may need to go, something like that. But really, you could, it's not really necessary for them to really go to the vet. Some other cool things that I found out, according to the minipiginfo.com, their diet, you know, is really important, because not, you know, contrary to what you think, you know, pig just is like this sloppy animal and they just can eat whatever and be fine. Really, they have this pretty strict diet that they're supposed to follow to help them, you know, get rid of their, you know, any kind of allergens, skin allergies, or anything else. So it's recommended for them to, you can buy like the prepared pig food at, you know, any of the farm stores or whatever, and you're really only supposed to feed them, it says like 1/4 of a cup of that prepared pig food, and that's all they have, and then, or that's all they need in a day. And it may go up to, I think the most was like a 1/2 cup, so it's like not that much at all. And then for our pig, we have him a brand of food that we buy, and then we also feed him, he loves like strawberries, like fresh, you know, any fresh fruits or fresh vegetables, like it's his favorite thing. Another thing that he really likes is his pig treats. And these are pretty important because he lives for these pig treats. Anything that we need him to do, like go in his pen or just a treat, or go outside, get out of my house, we use these pig treats. So this is Effort now, and he's a brat, and he loves blankets. Like, a blanket is his life. Like, you put a blanket down and that's all that he needs. That's all he needs. He will stay there for forever. He snuggles up and wraps up just like this. So, and you can train these pigs. You can train these pigs to do, you know, tricks like a dog. You can train them to be potty trained. They can be crate trained. Like, they can do all of these things, and it's pretty amazing. I've really learned a lot in raising a pig like Effort. So today I want to thank you for listening to my speech about my pig Effort, and about his breed and the different things that you know, that created his breed, his diet, the things that he can do training wise. I never thought in a million years that I would ever have a pet pig, but this little crazy pig, he brings so much joy to our family, and my girls love him. So I am very thankful for my pig Effort. Thank you.
Question.